Born in Norway to Ghanaian parents, Britz blends his cultural influences into his music. He has Norwegian upbringing and Ghanaian heritage shapes his unique sound and inspires his musical journey in the studio. Britz, my special guest this morning.
Yes, sir.
Many thanks for coming. How are you?
I'm doing good, thanks. How about yourself?
Very well, thank you. Very well, thank you. How long have you been in town?
We came last Sunday.
And say we.
Yeah, it's me and my team. So
Okay.
camera guy and a manager as well. So we come down here to work.
This is your first time coming down?
To Ghana? No. I've been here many times before.
But you were not born here.
No, I was born in Norway, in Oslo.
I've never been to Oslo. I really want to go there.
Yeah, you should try and come and experience the cold.
No, yeah, it's pretty cold down there.
Yeah. Sometimes it can be like... I remember the last time I was in Ghana, it was, I think, around minus 30 while I was here, and it was like 37 plus here. So it can get really cold.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And what do you do when it gets that cold?
Mostly I stay inside, but
You have to work?
Yeah, of course, if you have work, then you have to go to work, and the people that go to school has to go to school, and like at this point we're just used to it. Over there we're just used to it, so we just make amends with it.
How's Ghanaian music doing down there? I know just about a week or two ago, a free and Kwabna were there. I spoke with Kwabna and he said he was going to, his manager is my very good friend, Ashes. Okay. And he said they were going to Oslo. And
I think he had a show there on the 29th of March.
That's right.
Yeah, I think.
Right, a free and Kwabna.
Exactly.
But you were not there.
No, I was preparing to come down here, so I couldn't be there.
Okay.
But I heard it was good.
Yeah, I saw videos and they were very good.
Yeah.
But how's our music doing down there?
The music is becoming more popular now. I think with TikTok and the easier access that people now have to get the inside in Africa, I think it's now being more popular. So people are now listening to like King Promise, the likes of Black Sherif, Kiddy, Kojo Black, Sak, Stonebwoy. So yeah.
Right, I see. But is it difficult getting a radio station, like a locally acquired radio station down there?
In Norway? No, it's not. But of course, Norway is smaller. So the radio stations will be fewer. There will be fewer artists and stuff like that. So it's not necessarily harder to get in there, but it can be more of a thing of variation where they would prefer maybe if you haven't been there for maybe a longer time that you can come back. So yeah.
Don't you think it would be proper if you acquire a radio station where you can use to promote your music and our Ghanaian music? I think that won't be bad.
No, they have like alternative radio stations, but it's not like the popular. It's not pop over there. But
do they do world music, and does it cut across the Ghanaian or African music?
Yeah, mostly Afro. They'll like place more of the Afro artists under one bracket. So I don't think over there they don't get the difference between high life and maybe Afrobeats and hip life and so on. And
Afrobeats has been popularized by Nigerians, and so it's usually Nigerians. Like you travel outside, but each time I'm out there, I sit in a public transport. If I'm in an Uber or any of these ride-hailing services, you hear a Nigerian song and you go like, what? Where am I? Yeah,
it's true. I remember even in December for some years ago, like when we came back here, it was a lot of Nigerian music. I remember.
In Ghana?
Yeah. In the clubs. But I remember it sparked the debate somehow, so I think it's been better now the last years.
We also welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Are you feeling it?
Yeah.
You have a Ghanaian girl yet? I have to keep my voice down, so I don't know who's watching or who's listening because we are live on Facebook, so I need to keep my voice down low.
Never, no Ghanaian girlfriend ever.
Brothers, Chale ukachi.
Mpatram.
Ah, the ukachi sa no mo.
No matter. Oh, that Charlie.
Unye bi o.
Never.
Na upe bi.
Ghana girl.
Eh.
Okay, Charlie.
Oh yeah, sure. Umpe how be o.
Oh, and yes, I'm in power.
And I will be a ho.
We will be a
I want the other. Oh, any chance for bro for this. I know what. Remember when you more points? You scored 3 points, Charlie. Charlie, go come and want some more. Oh, yeah,
nice,
you know.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
So what? You married?
No, not yet.
Almost.
God willing, soon.
Try to get my brother in trouble.
I have to come out here as a survivor.
Oh, really?
Yeah, out of this room because you're putting pressure.
Listeners in the studio, Britz. Britz says he doesn't want any wahala. He's stuck to one. Yes. Let's keep it 100. Mm-hmm. All right, good. We just played one of your songs.
Yes. Back it.
Yeah, back at it. Not bad at all. What had been your inspiration?
For making that song? I think it was one of... I have a project coming with a producer from Norway called Pacify. And that was one of the first songs that we made.
Is he Ghanaian?
No, he's actually from Albania.
Albania? Oh, wow.
Yeah. But he likes a lot of our music and he's been listening to Afrobeats as well for some time. So he understands very much of it. But yeah, when we started making the song, I think it had gotten to the point of the chorus, and I was supposed to make it, and he asked me like, how do you say this and this in Tree? And I tried to formulate it, and then we just was like, okay, then let's do that. Let's mix up the Norwegian and the English and the Tree, and just because that's how I am as well. I will express myself in all 3 languages. So when we started making that song, we were like, okay, this one can be a song for the clubs, you know. So one thing led to the other, and then it was done.
Now, we collaborated with any Ghanaian musician yet?
Yeah, I have one song coming with Stonebwoy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then I got the opportunity to work with Beeztrap as well. So we've made a demo. So we haven't discussed if or when that will be coming out, but it was a banger, so I'm sure.
That's an amazing talent. Over the weekend, I was in Takoradi with him. The Telesol Ghana Music Awards nominees jam.
Yeah.
And Beeztrap shut it down. Boy, killed it from start to finish of his performance. Once he got on the stage,
energy changed.
Oh my God. it was his night. The boy had, it was his night. He had, look, oh my.
No, but he's crazy talented. Even in the studio, like, as soon as he started recording, I was like, yeah, this is it. Like,
mad.
Very talented.
Wow.
Big up Beeztrap.
Okay, Beeztrap KOTM. Then once he got on the stage and he shouted, kill, and everyone's kill. Oh boy. Wow. I love it when these guys spring up. Wow. So your upcoming EP, the Scandinavian producers, Pacify.
Yeah.
And you're working with Stonebwoy and artists in Norway.
Yeah. We've been working with one artist named Issa. I've made other songs with him as well, but on this project, it's only him. It's only Issa, and then we're thinking Stonebwoy, and then we released one song on the Friday that was just now with NSG from London, and the song is called Ghana Man. So I think that's the featurings that we're doing for now, and then of course anything can happen, and things happen fast in this industry, so it can change at any point. So we'll see.
But first of all, who's your target audience?
The target audience now, I will have to say it is the diaspora mainly, and also the people that understand like Tree, because the new music it's a lot of Tree in it, and there's also elements from Afro and from High Life as well that we've tried to like blend it in. But I think we're at a point where we're still like forming the foundation, and trying to get that out and like just lay out the bricks that we can build on. So the target for now, I would say, is of course still Norway and Ghana and the diaspora, and just try to take it as far as we can take it, possibly. Because I don't feel like music is at the point where you need to understand every single lyric anymore. I feel like it's become more of a universal language, and melody, your flow, and everything can catch the air. So it's just my job to come with the quality music, and I believe the rest will be done by God from that point.
Nice, amen. You've titled the EP YAW. Yow.
Yow, yes.
Why are you a Thursday born?
You know what? I'm actually born on Monday, but I was named after my uncle. So yeah, so Yow is my name. So I feel like the title for the EP is also chosen because at this point in my career, I have come to a point where I feel like now it's time to be authentic and acknowledge and embrace all the parts of me as a person, and in regards to culture and other effects or influences that I might have had and up to this point. So yeah, I think choosing the name Yow is what seems more authentic and it reflects me as a person as well. So it's kind of like a new chapter kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Listeners, we are live on Facebook at Hitz 1039 FM. I want us to check out the song by Britz and Pacified Handkerchief.
Yes.
Yeah.
That song is it is very how do you the making of this song was kind of like a turning point when we started making the project, because I think my opening line is still a young black Ghana man. So saying I'm still a young black Ghana man, and that I think that traces back to like me being in Norway. I feel like most of my values, my principles, and the things that I stand for is mostly brought up by the Ghanaian side of me. How I was raised at home, things not to say and things to say to an elderly person, how to greet and stuff like that. And I think it's just a thing where I look at Norway and I'm in Norway, but I'm still looking at things from a Ghanaian lens sometimes, or a Ghanaian influenced lens, to say that the correct way. So I think Ghana man is just me saying, yeah, I'm in Norway, but I'm still I identify myself as a Ghana man. I look at myself as a Ghanaian. So I will always rep that as well.
How was it growing up?
Growing up in Norway.
I mean, growing up, whether in Norway or
in Mampong, used to say.
Yeah. Are you from Mampong?
Yeah, my mom is from Mampong.
Okay.
But growing up in Norway, it was good because I live in an area where there's also a lot of foreigners. So there's other cultures as well. There's Somali people, Turkish people, Morocco people, the people from Pakistan, and so on and so forth. So it's like all of us come from different homes with different backgrounds, but it's when we meet, it's like we form our own culture. So often that is the culture that we stay into. We like grow up, and then you find out who you want to be and what you want to do. So growing up in Norway it's been good.
As compared to other countries like UK and the Americas, and the stories we hear about when children are growing up exposed to different cultures, and sometimes they get accustomed to it, even to the extent of learning other stuff, things that involves a lot of violence and crime, and these things we see on television. They are exposed to too many things.
Yeah.
Was it like that for you?
No, I wouldn't say it was like that for me. I think now, because of like how people use their phones and stuff, that the generation that's grown up now, I think it's more like that for them. But for us, we were still like protected from a lot of stuff because our parents had like the right to tell us not to do stuff, and so you were always being controlled, and like you had, especially me, I had a certain type of discipline that I had to like go under. But I mean, growing up with the different cultures, mostly it's been good. It's been good, yeah.
A lot of Ghanaian parents do not really support their children when they get into especially music.
I mean, with me, I think it was just because I had done my bachelor's degree before. So I have a bachelor's degree in social work. But I think in my case, it was just a thing where my father has always told me, like, "Okay, make sure so because school, your school, then you can do whatever you want to do." So I think when I started going to the studio and making music and stuff, my mom was like, "This guy is not serious." I think that's the impression I had back then. But then I invited her to one of my shows. And from that point, she's been extremely supportive. But I also think it helps because the Ghanaian community are there as well. Everyone is backing me, and I feel like I have the support. So I think it's easier for her to like support it when she sees that it's becoming like a thing of a community where people are talking positively about it. So yeah.
When you sent your first record home, did they laugh?
Yeah, they kind of did.
Yeah, because I know that's going to have the ideas in it.
I think they said you'll be a rapper. But yeah, they laughed a bit, but I think they heard that there was something there, so it wasn't like, oh, Jide, oh, you know. But it was more a thing where, okay, is this what you want to do now? And I think they also saw how much effort I put into it. And they've seen the growth and seen like steps being made.
Listening to it, how did they ever criticize? And if yes, what were they talking about? Their main concern.
I think one time my mom had a conversation about me. She's like, I didn't know cancer in your way. So I didn't know. Why would you say something like that?
Like what?
I think I was cursing. I know.
Because I really wanted to ask you that. Really, if they heard it.
Yeah. Nah. She didn't like that. But I mean, I was growing when I started making music. So I think it was also natural for her to let me know what she thinks, and then I will make my own choice after that, I think. But of course, I try to respect it. But sometimes.
But you've not stopped.
I haven't stopped completely, no. Sometimes it happens.
Like what? Why can't you just take it off?
Because sometimes that's like, because you make the music and you want to express yourself, and sometimes it's not every room that I can walk into and curse. So if I'm in the studio and it's just me, my microphone and my pen and pad, then I'll have to express myself the way I feel like expressing myself. And then if it gets out, we'll deal with the consequences from that point.
Okay. Let's look at upcoming projects.
Yes, sir.
What's coming up?
You said what's coming up? No, so the project is we're still in a phase where we're trying to choose how many songs it will be, but I'm looking at 10 songs. We'll release
On the EP?
On the EP, yeah.
We're making an album then. 10 songs on an album, on an EP.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So we're still on in the works of like finalizing stuff, but it's a project that's like it's a fusion of things. So you'll hear hip hop elements, you'll hear high life elements, you'll hear gospel elements. It's just everything that I've listened to growing up. I just want to form.
You're gonna record gospel.
What's that?
You're gonna record gospel.
Not like a gospel track, but it's gospel elements.
Do you go to church?
Yes. Why are you laughing?
No, wait. When was the last time you went to church?
I think
Okay, that's fine. 20 years ago. It's all right.
No. Wait. I have to answer that because the family can't think that I don't go to church. Wait. I think the last time I went to church was like 3 weeks ago. And the other times I didn't.
Someone's birthday. It was a Thanksgiving service, I guess.
No. It was like a normal Sunday service. No, I go to church. Ask my manager. I said I go to church.
Even when I mentioned it, he started laughing before you.
Because he knows that it's true that I go. No, of course I go, man. I have to.
What church?
The church that I go to now is
Now.
All Nations Full Gospel Church in Oslo.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Ghanaians in there. Oh, is it a Ghanaian church?
No, it's like all nations, basically. So it's people from Uganda, Rwanda, Norway, Ghana, Nigeria, Eritrea, Philippines, everything.
Norway's good there. Everything. Yeah. Everyone lives in Norway.
Everyone's
too
there.
many people from different cultures and backgrounds. Okay, so you're gonna put out all of these songs in one project.
Yeah, but we'll release singles first. So
how many are out now? 3, 4?
as of now, it's 3.
3.
Yeah,
okay.
so we have. I think we'll release 2 more singles, and then the whole project will be out.
Okay. What's your YouTube channel?
My YouTube channel is just Britz.
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 Hi, listeners, get on YouTube. Let's support a brother. We all know how our diasporans are when it comes to music promotion. It's very difficult for them because they don't live here. And so it's very difficult to cross over and reach out to us. Now that he's here, let's support him even when he is away. Let's support his brand. Let's support his music. Britz. Please show him some love. Subscribe to his channel. How do we follow you on social media?
It's BRITZSZN Brit Season on every platform. So
one word or 2 words?
One word.
One word.
Yeah. BRIT
Britz Season.
Yes.
And season is SZN.
Yes.
All right. Let's show him some love. Let's all follow him. Ladies, please just follow. No DMs.
This man will put me in trouble.
Why? Do you want them in your DM?
No.
So which trouble are you looking out for? Ladies,
Mate.
no DM. Or are they in already?
There's some. I'm joking.
What do they say?
Oh, I'm joking. They didn't say anything. No DMs.
Brothers. Oh, Lord. No. Britz. BRITZ. Season. SZN. Please follow him on Facebook, Instagram. You're on X, right?
I'm on X. I'm on TikTok.
TikTok. Okay, same name.
Yes.
Everywhere. Please, let's show him love. And don't say Andy Dusty said I shouldn't DM you. But I'm in your DM to ask if you can be my friend or something like that. He can't be your friend. Unless you follow him or unless you stream his music. When you stream his music, he will know automatically. He will follow you back. Folks, let's show Britz some love.
Thank you so
much.
much.
Thank you so much for coming, man.
Thank you for having me, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And your manager and your 2 managers, they've not tasted the local dishes yet. They've not eaten any local dish yet.
No, I think mainly they've only had like jollof, but I'll wait to like 2 or 3 days. Kenke, Benku, TZ. Yeah. They'll try everything, Charlie. I'll take them to a chopper.
Oh, I see Obroni. He's giggling.
Obroni is chilling.
Obroni
is chilling.
Man. Folks, and that's new music from Britz. He calls this Ghana man. He's expressing his Ghanaian spirit and culture. Folks, this is for us, by us, and for the world.
This is Hitz.